Hello, hi. How you doing? Hi. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining me again. Friday. Yes, Friday. Apologies for not being able to go live on Wednesday, but it was out of my control, out of my hands. Just checking if I have mic. It has been more than one occasion where I start the stream and it's muted for the first five minutes. Looks like we are good. Yeah, good. Oh, maybe should check on speaker about 2. There we go. All right, we're gonna take it off where we left off on Monday, and this time I came prepared. So I'm gonna give you a rundown of what is it that I did to fix the error that I was having. One, missing the Java development kit. It was a very important install that I did not have. So that was one thing, and the other one is a configuration thing that I thought had no importance, but it turns out it was really important. And I'll show you the error message that you are going to get if you configure it wrong. And hopefully we are going to get to build a couple of apps today. Very simple, very basic, just the starter kit. We're gonna do that on Windows and Mac. We kind of had it on Mac, but we missed it by that much. Today, hopefully, nothing will go wrong. And if that happens, it's gonna be a kind of a short stream, but yeah, at least you get to see it. On that note, I should move on to. We're gonna do this on Mac first. Let me make sure that everything is good on that side before we switch over. And lights off? Yeah, of course. As always. Okay, I think we're good. Switch you over here. And let's get those docs open. All right, let's get to the installations part. So before you even start trying to get this working on your machine, 2 things you have to do. First, you need Java. That was one of the things that I was missing, and it's kind of important, right? The idea is that you should be able to run these 2 commands. This is actually, I don't know what is -v, maybe it's an older version, but it's actually, on my machine at least, it's Java-version. So If you go to your terminal and you can do this and you get a message like that, then you're good to go. You have Java. Perfect. The other important command that you need to be able to run is adb devices. If you get something like that, or no attached devices or something like that, that message right there, then also you're good to go. Now, I was missing that as well. The way that you solve this is by installing the SDK development tools. You can do this easily by opening Android Studio, which, by the way, you should download and install as well. And once you have it, you can go to More Actions, SDK Manager, and then SDK Tools. Now, a couple of things here. You are going to need this first one here, Build Tools. I think that one is installed by default. The other one that you need, and it probably isn't installed, is the Android SDK Command Line Tools. You need that one, so install it. Now, the other two that are optional, but if you don't have them installed, will be automatically installed for you when you run, I think, the build command, the native run command, PHP Artisan native run. It's NDK, side by side, and CMake. You could, if you want, just check those off right here and save yourself a download later. So if you want them, you just have to check those two here before you even attempt to run a project. If you don't remember that, they will be installed for you at the time of building your application. All right, once you have all of that, you should be able to run Java and run SDK. The third component is the Java SDK. I was missing that. And you just have to go to Java. It's a really quick Google search. Just look for your operating system, JDK, download, and you'll be taken to the Java downloads page. Make sure you download and install the JDK package. And once you have that, you're actually good to go. Don't forget to set these environment variables. If you're on Mac OS, do it in your CSC, in your art. Here, I always get the name wrong. In my case, because I have all my CSH, and Vim doesn't work, by the way, you can look for your CSHRC or whatever your RC file is on in your system. And then add these things at the end. Let me make this bigger. Now, I didn't have to enable this one because SDK actually makes sure that you have a Java runtime environment available for you. So I didn't have to do this command specifically, although it is really not that big of a deal. I can actually enable it and it will definitely run, no problem. But you do need Android Home pointing to your SDK folder, usually in this path, and your SDK root pointing to this one as well. And of course, your path, along with Android Home, Platform Tools, and Android Home Tools. It's actually Platform Tools. This is probably a tools bin. I don't remember if this one is present there. Let me actually check. I don't remember. That is Android Home. Yeah, I don't have a tools folder. So it's actually Android Tools or Platform Tools. Yeah. probably some backwards functionality or backwards compatibility stuff, but just to make sure, have them there. No one's gonna notice. And that's all the setup, basically. Once you have those two, you can start installing your native run packages in your project, or create a new project and then install it. In this case, I had to nuke the other project because it got a little messy, so I deleted that, and we're going to run the project again, create a new project again from scratch, and it should be pretty fast. I'm gonna go to my home folder. Where is the key? There. And inside hurt, and from here you can do Laravel new, and here you have to make a decision, because one of the steps in the configuration phase, once you have a project and you have installed you have modified composer.json and then install require the packages, you get to this point right here. So this app ID.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Pausing for ads. I'm gonna wait for the ads to keep with this explanation, because this is what stumped me last time I tried to do this. With a very weird error that I didn't understand, and now I understand what it means. Arc-struct web devs will do anything to not write native code. I mean, bing bong, you stole my joker. What? I don't know if anything means anything, but if I can write a native app using the language that I've known for 20 years, I'm gonna do it. Doesn't mean I can't learn anything new, but it's easier. Oh, hey, Art. Yeah, I remember you. It's a joke. It's all right. No problem. I get it. And we're doing some Balatro later today, too. I've been practicing. So stick around. Uh, 5 more seconds. Where is my widget, by the way? My widget broke. Never done PHP myself. That's all right. Not many people. Well, it's very popular, but it's not exactly. How can I say this without saying it? It's not one of the cool ones. It's getting cooler, but it has had a bad rap for a few years. Like 20. It's old, yeah. Older than me. Let me figure out why my thing didn't work. I'm upset. What happened? Give me a moment. Oh, what is this thing? What? Oh. Son of a bitch. Missing or out of date? Is this OB? Gosh darn it. If this is checked, the action will try to continue. I think I have this already. 1 minute. Gotta fix these things. Where did I put this? Is it in downloads? Yeah, here it is. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna do this right now. Because if I try to do this now, it's going to ask me to close OBS, and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna have to do this off stream and just leave without the are they both broken? Let me check. Actions. Where is the... This one's probably not working. Yeah, well, no, there it is. Son of a bitch. What is your... Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. That's gonna stay there for a few minutes. There are no ads. I was just testing. Don't close it. Here we go. All right, back to what we were doing. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So, your application name, very important decision here. Because when you are configuring your .env file, there is the native PHP app ID, which is a reverse DNS name, starting with com dot, your company name, dot, your application name. At the start, I said, this probably doesn't matter. Boy, was I wrong. It matters a lot. First of all, this key right here, your application name, has to be exactly the same name as you are creating your application. Here, your application name has to match this key here. Otherwise, the build will fail. Also, you cannot use invalid characters. Dash, for example, does not work. It's not a valid application ID. There are reserved keys as well. You can't use the word native, for example. That is a Java reserved key and you cannot use it as your application name. So you have to make that decision early if you want this to work. In this case, I'm just gonna call it, let's call it native demo. And I was working today, so I have the wrong version. PHP 8.4. Thank you very much. Ignore that. So we're going for Livewire and built-in authentication. That's fine. No vault and pest. Then npm install and npm run dev. Why is this showing up like that? Is it broken? Probably short. I don't know. Kind of weird. Yes, please. Go ahead. Should only take a second, and there you go. Now we go into native npm. That is npm build. Run build is the actual command that it runs. Native demo. From here, we can do code and we start editing. Next thing you need to do, and we already covered this, is your composer.json file. You're gonna need this. Copy, and then we go here, composer.json. Let's put it at the end right here. Like that. From here, you can actually install. So composer require native PHP mobile. If you're doing this for the first time, you're going to have to authenticate with your username, which is your email, and your license key for the password, and then save it. And if you choose to save it, then you don't have to authenticate anymore when you build later projects. Now from here, now that we have this, you can actually configure your .env file. Now your company name can be anything you want. Remember to not use invalid characters. In my case, I'm just gonna go for 2.1902, and then your app name, native demo. Has to be your app name or it won't work. And in fact, I'm going to do some science here. I'm just gonna call it demo. You'll see the error and how to fix it. Then you just run this command here, native install. We're gonna go for Android. And then PHP artisan, san native, if I can write, run. Yeah, Java. We're gonna go for Android build, debug, and for the only emulator that we have installed, the emulator launches, and then it starts building. You don't have any state? Oh, from scratch. It's gonna take a minute. There you go. Almost there. I got the I installed Android Studio and it came with the emulator, one emulator installed by default. So yeah, the entire studio. It is recommended. I mean, it will allow you to pick and choose what it comes with the SDK manager too. So it's really handy to have. You son of a bitch. You gonna do this to me? It worked. Kind of. Oh, okay. It didn't work the last time that I tried it, and it worked now. You need to download Android Studio? Okay, yeah, that is a requirement. Hello, Shane, how you doing? Can you explain to me why it... So the app key, it doesn't really matter how you name it as long as it is valid. Is that what it is? So you don't use special characters or any reserved keys. Because I had this idea that the last time I tried it, I named it differently from my application and it didn't build. And now it worked. Ta-da! Which is kind of interesting to me. Oh, why did you close? I didn't close you. Come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's on your end. My connection looks good. It did? Ah, interesting. So I was asking about the dev key. So this entry here, the app key. Last time I tried this, when I was off stream, I tried to use an application name, the very end of the key, to be different than my actual app name or project name. So I thought if I use something different, in my application is called native demo, and I use demo for the app key. I thought that somehow that was breaking my build. Turns out it's not the case. So I'm guessing it's only important to not use reserved keys and invalid characters in the app key. Otherwise, it's open to any value. Is that the case, or am I crazy? So it can't contain native. Okay, so in that case, hello, Kayo, how you doing? Let's do some science. You're saying that if I do native here, is native demo okay? Or is it going to detect the word inside the word? Or is it in the namespace here? Let's do some science. Also, very important, and Shane is going to back me up on this one. Whenever you change anything on your .env file regarding native PHP, you need to reinstall the package or run the install command again, native install, because of this little line right here. Android Studio project assemble is going to assemble a project for you for Android Studio, package it, and then send it. If something changed in your .env file and you don't run this command, then nothing's going to change on your Android Studio when you run it again. So yeah, always run the install again if you change your .env file. Let's try to run it with the native demo app name. Hey Abdul, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know. shouldn't be automatic though. Well, I don't know. I'll leave that to Shane. Why is it not automatic when you make changes? Okay, there it failed. All right. That is what I was looking for. So you can't. The problem is the word native. It is hot reload. I don't think it is. If you change something on your configuration, you do have to run the install so that the Android project package can be updated. I guess it's just part of the how's it called? It's just the nature of building things in this way. I'm sure there will be improvements over time, but it is how it is right now. In an unnamed module, restriction method, Yeah, you get this weird error right here. I guess it's because of the native word inside the configurations. So if we go back to just demo, and build again, it should work. Because it's not interpreter like PHP, must be compiled again. EMB file is like a configuration or core app, so it must compile again. Close old maybe. Oh, look at that, failed again. Wow. Oh, do I have to close this app? Is that a thing? Close up. Close, close, close. Please. There you go. Isn't that weird? I went back to the same key that I had before, the word demo, and it's not doing it. What happens if I now do... No, I can't go back to native demo. That is what was killing it. Is there something that I have to refresh in this case to go back to the build functioning that I had before with this app key? I did run native install. And it did run. It was a build fail, but it did... What the hell is going on here? This is kind of weird. I'm gonna close it again. Bye. No, just... Oh, come on. There. In fact, let me do something. There are two? Huh. Let me uninstall both of them. Install force. Oh. Okay. One sec. I'm going to remove them both, just to be safe. Can you please? Thank you. There you go. Uninstall. Let's do install force. Android. That's all right, no problem. Thank you so much for joining, though. Okay, it's install force. If you change something in your .env file, once you have run install one, if I could talk, if you run install once and you change something, run native install force to make the changes stick. Good to know. And now we're back to good. Awesome. And yeah, we have a native app running on Android and it looks great. I wonder if we can try a few things. Yep, looks awesome. You have a database, an SQLite database by default. And you have all the goodies from the get-go. Nice. How about we try some of the native functionalities? I think that the easiest thing to test right now would be the camera. The documentation has a good example for it. Maybe we can get a feel of how easy it is to develop on native PHP. Let me see. Configuration. After installation, native PHP sets up the necessary native scaffolding for your app for your primary interactions, but your primary interactions remain inside Laravel itself. Then you have your native PHP .php config file, where we have all of these keys. Permissions. In general, the app stores don't want apps to request permissions that they don't need. To enable some permissions, your app needs you to simply change their values in the permissions section. I want to use the camera. Can I do that? I just noticed that my green screen is offset. One sec. That's better. So permissions. Not that. Hold on. Here you may enable or disable specific native features for your app. Setting a permission to true allows native PHP to request the necessary access for the
stream is
operating
now paused
system.
for ads.
Great timing, thank you. Oh, look, there it is. Install force. Go away. All right, ads are over. So yeah, we're going to request access to the camera. Like so, and as the documentation states, you need to run this again. I am going to come over here and close the app. And then native run again. I want to see if it installs a new one. I guess not, because it's the same app ID. So it should just launch this one and request camera access. Go on. I guess it didn't request the camera access. Maybe it doesn't ask permission of until I try to use it. We'll see. Let's try and play around with this. I saw some example code in, was it the basics? No. Or is it native functions? Synchronous method. Here is the code for a camera example. Yes. And I guess I'm just gonna copy this here. And then import everything that I need. This for the event and photo taken for the event as well. So concepts that you need to get your head around is synchronous and asynchronous. Asynchronous means the application does not wait for the operation to finish, meaning that it will react once it's ready, and that's what the events are for. So the system camera is synchronous, and it will basically request. Sorry, this camera is asynchronous. It will request for the camera, make a request for the camera to show up, I guess, to use the camera, and then once the camera has taken the picture and everything is done, then we will handle that event at a later point in time. I guess the synchronous methods are, like, if I remember correctly, vibrate, because the application execution will pause until the vibration is done, or the other one was the flashlight. If you request the use of the flashlight, it's not going to wait, or is not going to be handled at a later point. If you request the flashlight, it will turn on the flashlight or toggle it, and to do that it will pause for a moment the execution and then handle that. So synchronous, asynchronous methods. Camera is one of the asynchronous. I'm just grabbing a different page so that I can have the layout to look exactly the same for this test camera app, and just delete whatever I don't need. So I'm just grabbing the password settings page, yanking all of that, and then going to the camera blade file, pasting everything here, and settings heading, that's fine. Settings layout, let's call this camera. Subheading, and then we have a form. I don't need a form, I just need a button. I guess we have one somewhere around here. Yeah, there is a Flux button over there. Now this button, we are going to use wire click. And use the camera method, which we defined like this. And let's create an image. Guess we can just give it a value of, what was the name again? Photo data URL. Devas Dev, not like Code Igniter. I haven't used it, honestly. So I don't know if I like it or not. I'm a VS Code kind of guy. I'm honestly considering. This morning I spent like 2 hours debating if I should just give up and use PHP Storm. I'm almost over the fence. I think I'm gonna change. I think I'm gonna switch. I was looking at, I guess the thing that kept me from doing it today was, I don't like to change things too much before streams. It's not really productive. And B, I want to study the Vim package, the Vim idea package, which allows me to use Vim motions in PHP Storm. But other than that, I think I'm gonna pay for the license. It's like $10 a month. Yeah, might give it a try for a month, see how it feels. Just, finally give in. Let's try this. Let's see if it works. I guess I have to. I'm gonna need a link in. Where is it? What am I doing now? I'm trying out native PHP, which allows me to create native applications for Android and iOS using Laravel and PHP. This right here is running on an Android emulator, so it's running natively on Android. And right now, I'm trying out some of the native, one of the native capabilities. Right now, it comes with what is it? Oh yeah, it comes with all of this functionalities: vibrate, show toast, show alerts, share, camera, flashlight, biometric ID, push notifications, deep links, and NFC. All of these features are on the way, but as of now, it comes with this, and I'm just trying out the camera, which is one of the interesting things I want to try out. I'm going to add a new link here so I can move easily to the camera. And I should do that in, where was it? Is it in resources, views, Livewire? No. Components, layouts, app, sidebar. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna copy the dashboard item, which is this one. What happens if I just do one more and icon? Is it a camera icon? We'll see. Route dashboard. It'll be actually. I didn't name it. I should try this out first on the browser so I can spot any bugs, any problems. Let's open Chrome real quick. Knew it. Okay, there was an icon called camera, and now we have a route. Never. And if I click on that route, oh, I should get rid of the heading. Let's go and do that. Oh, it's using the settings layout. What if I not do that? Oh, and I have a closing form there, which is not great. What if I do this? All right, that works. Obviously, this is not going to work here because we don't have a native camera on Chrome. I'm just hoping it will work on mobile. So I'm guessing I have to run the install again. I'm gonna try running native build first, and if it doesn't have all the changes, I'm gonna do install and then build. So if I do native run for Android, debug, rise, my child. All right, there it is. That kind of worked. Let's go to that view and click on camera. And there it is. Okay, so yeah, as soon as you request the camera, that's the system camera. That is what is triggering this. It is actually asking permissions to use the camera. And I'm going to say while using this app. Can I use the camera? There it is. Okay, now it worked. You have to do it a second time. Obviously, this is like a mock camera on the emulator. It's like mimicking what it looks like to have a camera out. And once you take a picture, then that will trigger the event in code. Let me show you what it looks like. Once the camera is taken, once the photo is taken, and the camera is done, then this will be triggered. It's like a regular LiveWire event. It will get the path of the photo that was just taken, and then we can take that information. In this case, we're just encoding it in base64, getting the MIME type, and passing that down to the view. So let's take the picture and then say okay. And it didn't update here. Huh. Why not? Did I do something wrong? Photo data URL. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I deleted the image. You absolute dumbass. Ah. All right. Look, I even deleted the... Dear God. Close this div, thank you. I guess I'm gonna put it, this is item centers justified, and yeah, let's put it here. Image, and do source, and pass in the source URL, not the URL, but the source string. It's like an image as a string. And that is in photo, Jesus, photo data URL. That is going to look funky on the web version. It's just going to, is it going to be like a broken thing? Oh, it doesn't even... Okay. Oh, I have to wire model. Okay. Like that? Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Just an empty source. Let's go back here. Let's close the app again. Whoop. Let's do native run. Okay, back to the camera. We click here. Camera should open. Take the picture. It's fine. And there it is. It looks awful, obviously, because I'm not designing for it. There is a button right there. They're just stuck together. But that's basically the image file, the image URL. Yay. And yeah, there is a lot of things you can do with this. The native PHP project is very early stages, but it has a lot of potential. And if you want to grab a license, you should do it before the end of this month. Otherwise, you will get the normal price instead of the early access price. Just saying. I'm not sponsored. They're not paying me to say this. I just think it is really good. And let's try and do the same thing on Windows, so you can see how easy it is, not just on Mac, but on Windows as well. So let me switch to my Windows PC. I don't need you here. And okay, again, few things that you need to do. Download Android Studio. Windows sucks. Actually, not as much as I thought. It didn't suck as much as I thought it would be, because I came prepared. Like, I had to do this, I have to install this, this and that. The only thing that really took me a second, because I don't know why Windows does... Windows is an adword now? Okay. Not a lot of Windows love
The
here.
stream is now paused for ads.
Okay, we're gonna pause. I don't know why the environment variables is so complicated on Windows. Like, you have to click a million menus and windows to get to the section where you do the actual configuration. I don't know if I was doing it wrong or not, but I don't know. It worked for me. Shane came back just to say that. Windows sucks! I actually don't use Windows. I only use Windows because I have the... I like streaming from there because of the codec with the NVIDIA RTX and stuff like that. So it's easier in games. That's what I use my laptop right now. I game on that one. I stream on that one. And if I need to code something, off to Mac. Although I gotta say, I did code on Windows for like a year and a half. I was mainly doing... I was mainly using Weasel. Weasel with Ubuntu. It wasn't bad. You get used to it. Alright, ads are over. Like I was saying, on Windows, the things that you need to do to prepare. First of all, open your terminal. You need to be able to run those two commands. You need to do Java version. If that is not, if that doesn't work, go and download the Java runtime environment for Windows. And again, it's just an easy Google, and it's a downloadable It's a downloadable installer. You just double click it, install it, done. The other that you need to run is ADB devices. Again, if that doesn't work, go open Android Studio. It looks exactly the same. Go on to Android Studio. More actions, SDK Manager, SDK Tools. Make sure you have the SDK Build Tools installed, and also the command line tools as well. And optionally NDK side by side and CMake. It looks like that because that was installed by the command line, and it's telling me that there is an update available for those two. Not gonna worry. Once you have that, make sure also that you have the SDK installed. So if you're not sure, better safe than sorry. Look for Windows Java SDK, download the installer, run it, and you're good. Then for the environment variables, that's the funny part. Let me close this. You go to the
Davis
docs.
Dev with 50 channel points said, I'm a web developer, but I've never made mobile apps. Just PWA.
Well, this is your chance. Well, you're a web developer. What do you use for the language? Vue, React? PHP? And you PHP and Laravel. Have you tried Laravel? Angular, really? Just vanilla? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior PHP and Laravel? If you know PHP, you should definitely try Laravel. more now than ever. Try Laravel, but I prefer coding neither. Like I said, I don't know anything about coding neither. I don't know anything about coding neither. And you're trying Laravel, perfect. So if you want to try Laravel and you are if you like JavaScript and vanilla stuff, you might also want to try, might feel comfortable using React or Vue.js. If you want to try that and also try Laravel, you can look into Inertia, which is like a way of joining those two together and living happily ever after. You don't like the React syntax? I'm right there with you. How about Vue.js? Or if you don't like or don't want to write any JavaScript, just go for Livewire. And if you don't like Livewire, just go for PHP with controllers, etc. Livewire is very useful, especially if you want to try and make a mobile app with PHP and native PHP, because event management is key in this case. And also you need to react to asynchronous events, and Livewire is like a requirement for this. In fact, it is a requirement, I think. Well, it doesn't say, but Livewire is key. So for Windows, you need this. You need a couple of environment variables. You can use set. I don't know if set will set the variables permanently, but what I did was I went to settings. You go to system. About. And then under device specifications, advanced settings, and then environment variables, and there you are. I set, in my case, all I had to do was set up this two, Android SDK root, and look for the Android Studio SDK folder. Java home, this is the JDK folder that I created by installing the JDK, by using the JDK installer. Downloaded it from Java, installed it, and then used this folder here. And then in the path, I just added those two. Plus, yeah, only those two. Sure thing, no problem. Have a good night or evening, depending on where you are. Thank you for joining me. See ya. See you. So yeah, make sure you have these two in the path and also those two in your environment variables, and you should be good to go. Sorry about that. That didn't do any sound? Okay. From there, you just have to go into your terminal. I'm using the regular PowerShell. I'm going into my herd folder. And let's create a new Laravel application. So Laravel new. Let me make sure that herd is running. It is. Okay, cool. Laravel new. Let's call it same thing. Native demo. If I can type. We're going to go again with Livewire. Laravel built-in authentication system. Laravel Vault, no thank you, and pest. It will take a little longer if you work on Mac OS and then move on to Windows. I don't know if that's only me or if this is a common occurrence, but I do notice that Composer, it's a lot slower on Windows. So this part, generating optimized autoload files, does take considerably longer time on Windows. At least on my experience. I don't know if that's just me or if this is like par for the course. So we will give this a second to finish. We will remain silent for the remainder of this. Sometime today will be great. I mean, Jesus Christ, finish already! Has it been like 5 minutes already? I mean, it was bad already, but Jesus. So yeah, Windows, huh? Amazing. You have time to go read a book, learn some knitting, make you some coffee, make dinner maybe. Take a walk, touch some grass, and it will still not finish in time. Oh well. Seriously, what the... Not you, shut up. Are you dead or no? I think it's dead. Hello? Ah! E! Oh! Ah! Mira, mira! I don't know. Feels like it's dead. Okay, no, it's still... Huh? I said no. Did you... Let's try that again. That felt weird. You know how to fix that? Please. Windows Defender? Really? Whitelist your project directory. Where? Advanced settings? Is it here? Oh, here. So, security settings. I'm guessing here. Well, I'm back here. Is it work folders? Oh, it was doing that to me today too. I think Twitch is just shitting itself. Try YouTube. Whitelisting folders in Windows Defender. Okay, it's a good choice. Oh, I need that. I need that in my bones. Start settings, updates, and security. Start settings. I should have said Windows 11. Okay, getting closer. Manage settings, exclusions, manage. Dude. Manage settings, here we go. Exclusions. Jesus Christ. Add an exclusion, folder, heard, select folder, and I'm done, right? Chupalung. Now let's go here and let's try that again. Clear. Laravel, new native demo. I'm gonna close this down real quick. Livewire. Laravel. New. 0. Wow. God damn. I've been suffering for the better part of 6 months while developing on this crappy operating system. Thank you so much. Why are you like this, Windows? Why are you so bad? Night and day. Stupid Windows Defender, man. That is so stupid. I owe you 6. A whole 6-pack.
Aaron1206__ just followed. You're amazing.
Thank you so much. You're amazing, dude. Yo, how you doing, man? How's your Friday looking? This is Memorial Weekend, isn't it? Is Memorial Weekend like a day off for you guys? Not for me though, but just grinding on the portfolio. Nice, nice, nice. Just hustling. All right, so we have native demo installed. Now let's do all of the things. Open it in code. First thing we need, composer.json. Let's go to the installation docs, which I closed for some stupid reason. Mobile installation. Let's grab this, copy, and pasta. There you go. Last week was a holiday. Cool. Love holidays. I'm in Costa Rica, so no holiday for me. All right, that's done. Now we do not that. And do, come on, composer require native PHP mobile. Again, I have authenticated here once, so I don't have to do it again. And now generating optimized autoload files. It's that fast. Nice. Nice. So is me or only? Why? Is anyone having problems with the stream? Am I having... Is my stream just shitting itself? Now I'm curious. Hold on. Hey, George. Sorry I didn't pay attention to you before. ChatGPT would have been a good option too. Try not to go for ChatGPT first. I always try to do my own research before. ChatGPT would be like my last resort, but yeah. Let me check my stream. Hold on. Now I'm curious. By the way, if I don't pay attention in chat, which I generally don't do because I'm blah, just use exclamation point S or exclamation point say and send me a TTS and I will respond immediately. Well, bitrate looks nice, like decent, like okay. There I am, moving. Yeah, I don't know. It does say that like average stream bitrate is too high. So it's unstable. Never paid attention to that, really. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that. Maybe I'm sending too much to Twitch and it's like, oh, what am I doing? What do I do? I'm gonna look into it. Maybe it's on my side. Definitely on my side. Twitch working fine on your end? How is Google? How is YouTube looking? I'm guessing fine as well. Ads. Almost. Yes? Okay. I'm still gonna look into Twitch. Maybe the bitrate that I'm sending is like incorrect. I set that up like 2 weeks ago when I had to rebuild everything from scratch. Or maybe a week ago. I don't know. Maybe I broke something. Anyway, are the ads going to start now? Come on. We're in the schedule here. I want to play Balatro. All right, composer, done. We need the .env file configured. So I'm going to take these entries here.
The stream is now paused for ads.
There it is. All right, that's ready. Just waiting on the ads. We're going to run the install, run build, and you will see the application running just like in iOS. All right, ads are over. So we now have this 3 lines configured just like we did in iOS. Again, application name, can't use the word native in it, and can be a reserved key for Java or have any invalid characters like dashes. Other than that, we are good. Keep doing the wrong key. Now we can do PHP artisan native install. Ooh, are you going to be slow too? Or were you missing some downloads? There it is. All right. Now PHP artisan native run debug and 0 for the only emulator that we have installed. It boots up. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. My guess it's Composer again, but in a different folder. Maybe I should do... Let me check something real quick. Is there a composer here somewhere? No. I wonder if where is the global composer folder on Windows? Where would that be? Because I'm guessing that's the problem right now. Oh, there it is. Thank God. I'll look into that later, but at least it moved on. All right, Gradle starting, compilation starting as well. I just want to make sure that it builds, that it runs, and then we're done. All right, installing. Here we go. Yeah, build successful. Rise, my child. Okay, awesome. New Android application running natively on Android. Sorry, new Laravel application running natively on Android on a Windows machine. Easy peasy. And again, everything you can have one code base, whether on Mac, Windows, or Linux, and create your apps that way. Amazing, amazing. All right, cool. I think we're gonna stop here. Over the next week, I'm gonna look for a fun project to create on mobile, like another project that we can focus on and try to use the native functionalities that are offered here. I'm thinking maybe something that we can do with images or with a camera, Although I would have to get a hold of physical device if I actually want to use a camera. I'm curious to know, or I'm curious about using images with AI recognition. I don't know if that's a thing that one can do via APIs, but with all of the crazy AI advancements and announcements that we've had over the last week, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna look into some stuff, try to come up with a fun project that we can create and make into an app that runs on Android. And yeah, maybe we can create something fun in the next weeks. Subscribe and join me if you don't want to miss that. Maybe we'll start on Monday, or maybe on Monday I can start. Maybe I want to try out the iOS building of native PHP. We'll see. Monday will be a new week, a new project. But for now, we're gonna stop here and we're gonna move on to the next section, which is games. Hell yeah! I want to play Balatro. Give me my Balatro, please. I want to play Balatro. I'm not an addict, I swear. I can stop anytime I want. What are you? I just don't want to. All right. First of all, let me change the stream title. And then do this. There is a sound. There you are. Let me see. I need to unlock another deck. That's what I'm working towards. Just unlocking all the decks. I have all of these. Next one, win a run with any deck on at least black stake difficulty. So the only one that I have black stake on is... Which one? What is this one? Magical deck. No. This one, I think. That's white stake, red stake, green stake, black stake. Shop can have eternal jokers. Can't be sold or destroyed. Okay, that's fun. So we have to win a run with this black stake to get the next deck. Let's do it. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a good one to start with. Oh, that's what that means. Can be sold or destroyed. Interesting. Yeah, so suck and buskin'. And what do you have? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my boy. Look at this. So we can only choose one, but I'm going to go with picture. Just because it's ×2. So this will retrigger this one. So it'll be ×4. And maybe we can get this one again from the store. Get over here, you son of a bitch. All right. So first blade and retrigger all phases. I'm gonna go for flushes. You go away. Had to be you, right? I have all the diamonds, all the diamond faces. I think I'm just gonna play that. And it was a pair. I didn't see it. Okay, now we have a flush here. Now the first blade phase gives ×2, so I have to put that all the way to the end. So we will have the ×2 after everything else. Nice, 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 nice. If we can get red seals, this could get crazy. Get over here. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Really? So here's the thing. I should play just this. If it's gonna discard 2 random ones, I don't want to leave just the diamonds. That could be bad. Alright. Just give me another diamond, god damn it. Mother of... okay. If you're gonna give me a GG right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. Holy mother of God. Are you gonna kill me? God damn. I think I'm dead. Shit. I had so good jokers. And I couldn't get a flush. Damn. Mother... Yeah, no, I'm dead. Ah! Feels bad. Feels so bad. Ah! We go again. Nothing good. Oh my god, really? Oh great, that's 0. Okay. Gains 15 chips if blade hand contains a straight. You. I need monies. Yeah. Oh, look. Wow. Wow. There it is. That looks good. Problem is, so +1 discard each round. That's nice. The only problem is that I can't sell it, so I can't get rid of that. But I guess you. Okay, you go away. You get over here. There. What do you have? What are we? I don't even know what are we going for right now. Yeah, there is really nothing to be going for, so I'm just gonna start making kings. Nice. Okay. Do I want the red seal? Yeah. Money, money, money! More money! Rerolls. Okay. Nah. Ooh, this could get me going for a while. That with the runner feels nice. One hand type. That's good. I guess we can, if we can get a straight right away. We just win. Yep. Although, wait a second. Trying to leave like a relatively high card in hand for the red fist. Yeah, that works. Or we can do this instead. No, that's high card. What the crap? Hold on. Oh, there. Yeah, that's a 9. That's good. All right. Might as well get this right away. Ooh. Ooh. Who do we sell? Who do we sell? Who do we sell? You. Go away. This Joker gains ×1 mold every 23 cards this... Ooh. That could be nice. I am constantly discarding cards.
The stream is now paused for ads.
To get to the straight, so I can keep ranking this up. It's already reaching almost the same value as the ice cream. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. I think we are doing good. Have to enunciate. All right, ads are over. Next round. Wait. No, next round. Let's see. Cards run face down after. That's fine. How does this one work? Because I still have 4 discards. And now I'm in round 7. Does that not work the way I thought it would? I need a jack. Can I get a jack? Apparently. Oh yeah, there it is. Actually, there. Nice. Okay, so we need, what do we need? What do we need? We're gonna make more 10s. Already ×2, baby. Yeah. Yeah. This is 105 already. Gotta keep you here. I don't really need this or that, so Gamba? Nope. Okay, cool. Cool. Money, money, money. I think we're doing good. Going great. I think this is probably my first straight build. I always play flushes. No, I don't feel like using you. Nah, we're good. Might want to start killing things that are not... I'm gonna leave you there. Oh, just 2? Okay. Two pair? No. Nope. Nada. Oh. Plus 12. I guess that could be nice. A flat plus 12 instead of just the lowest one? Yeah, I think that's good. Get over here. Next round. All spades cards are debuffed. Sure. Give me a queen. Queen. Or a jack. Actually, a jack too. Jeez. Am I not gonna get it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, can I? Let me think. There. Oh, almost. God damn it. Should have used that earlier. Still need a queen. Or a 7. There's the 7. Good. Ooh. I don't feel like this is gonna be useful. Not with the kind of build that we have right now. This is still valuable, 65. This is 135. It's already times 3. Can't get rid of this one. Yeah, no. Not right now. Alright, okay. It's getting a little dangerous. Might have to start looking for more malt. The banana, I don't feel like... Well... Could go for the banana instead of this one. That's an always 15 instead of just with a straight, but I'm always looking for the straight, so I don't know. Could do that. Oh yeah, come over here, come over here. Yes. I think that's it. Space debuffed. That's okay. I'm just gonna play that full house for the funsies. Times 4, nice. Alright, alright, alright. Mold cards are good. 2 cards, those 10. Okay. Money, money, money. The fool, you say? Yes. More money. Yeah. Well, no. If I were going for flush, this would be nice, but no. Oh, that could be good. You know what? Hard decision. 45 plus 12. I guess I'm not really needing the ice cream right now because of the runner. So I'm gonna get this, sell that, and get you, just to get more malt for every suit that it's in the straight. Oh, you could be nice. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Change of plans. Get over here. That's a ×3 for every straight. Plus a ×4 for every... a ×4 right now, but constantly discarding. Another plus 12. This I feel is not working. I don't know. It says +1 discard each round. My discards have stayed at 4 the whole time. So is that a bug or no? Am I crazy? Is that not the way it works? I don't know. Must play 5 cards. That's fine. Come on. Give me a queen. Give me a queen. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I'm stupid. I had the strength. God damn it. Could have turned one jack into a queen. I'm dumb. Okay, there it is. Never mind. And just for funs, I'm going to actually, let me do this. I'm gonna turn you into a queen. How many queens do I have? Only 4. I have 5 kings, 2 aces. I need more aces. I only have 4 aces. I need more aces. So, you get over here. No, not you. You. Yeah, I'm good. For now. Ooh, 124. He's scaling up good. Scaling up nicely. Plus 10, huh? Yeah, I'm not doing flushes. Forgot. I'm so used to running flushes that I'm immediately drawn to this one. But no, not today. Not today, Satan. The fool, you say? Yes. The fool or money? Fool. Bonus cards, diamonds. Let's keep killing the things that are not needed. Like that. right away. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna take you over here. Let's make another ace. Yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. It was Saturn, yes. And Pluto is fine. Nope. Shit. Lose $1 per card play. Okay, we're gonna be struggling for money. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sweet. Sweet. What are you? Convert all cards in a hand to a random rank. No, thank you. No. Skip. Hard skip. Yeah, I'm gonna need money. Let's go to the next round. Times 5. Nice. Ooh, full house is not bad. How many jacks do I have? Only 3. Nah. Well, nah. That's better. Any red seals? No? Well, bonus card is cool. And that king. How about you? How many 10s? 5. I need more 10s. Okay, here we go. Hopefully, I'm just gonna lose $5 if I can win in one hand. I need a K. I said a K. Thank you. And we win. Cool. That thing. Nada. Not really useful. Double tag, not really useful right now. Let's go. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, can I do this now? There you go. I was saving that. 217. What's the biggest? What's the biggest blind? Oof. We're good. We're coasting. We are coasting along. Need an ace. There it is. Wait. High card. I need a queen. God damn it. Okay, so you go away, you go away, you go away, and you go away. Give me a queen, thank you. So it'll be you. There. No luck. Still doing 362. No. No. How many Ks do I have? Kings, I have 8. So I'm good with kings. Let's keep then. Just cleaning the deck. Nah, I'm good. All right, let's see how bad this is. Give me a jack. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There it is. Thank you. All right. If everything is halved and I was doing 350 average, we should do at least 150. Oh, I was off. 230 is fine. Ooh, what is this? Nah.
The stream is now paused for ads.
All right, take a break. I guess the polychrome is fine. Sorry, foil. Yeah. I think we win this round. I don't see any possibility of me losing. Except for this. Shit. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Ugh. Maybe, maybe not. All right, answer over. What is this? -1 anti, -1 hand. That's useless now. So this could be a problem. If it always forces one hand to be selected, one card to be selected, and it's not the one that I need, it's going to screw me over. Like if it selects a 2 or a 6, I'm toast.
Spood_W just followed. You're amazing.
Thank you so much for following. You're amazing, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a great Friday, that you have a great weekend, and you have fun. I have to start cleaning up, otherwise I'm gonna get cards that I don't want. What is this? Clubs gone up. That's good. That's good. That's good. What are you? What do you have? Gold seal. That could be good for the monies. Or a red seal to an ace. Yeah. Yes. Definitely. All right, cool. Next. Ten Jack, Queen K. Need an ace. There it is. There it is. Thank you. Those two lucky cards. Nice. Red seals, please. Anything with... Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Nope, nothing. I was kind of hoping for a luchador, but yeah, would have been too much to ask. All right, here we go. Don't screw me over. See, that's exactly what I don't want. Thankfully, I can just discard that, and I'm doing good. I'm gonna keep that one. Please don't select that one, or I'm gonna have to discard it. Also, I need to discard this and that. And I need a jack. My kingdom for a jack. Didn't get a jack. Cool. You go away. You go away. You go away. You go away. Give me a jack. How many jacks do I have? 6. Give me a motherfucking jack. You piece of shit. Okay. 2 more discards. You two go away. You can go away. And I guess you can go away. Damn it, if I had that... Nah, I'd rather keep you instead. For malt. Jack, 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 calling for a jack. There you are. And I have the... Yes, thank you. I was going to select it anyways. And I guess we win. Yeah. Sweet. Let's see how far we can take it. New deck. That's what I wanted. Ooh, meat steaks. Let's see how far can we go. One in 7 cards, drawn face down. No, that's fine. That's a skip. I can play that 3 of a kind. I need that 10 though. Just for funsies. It's getting close. It's getting close. I don't think we're gonna get too far. Well, wait. Times 14 instead of base 12. That can be huge. Yeah. Get over here. So this copies the ability of the Joker to the right, which is a times 7 right now. So it's gonna be times 14. And this one is at 360 plus chips. And another times 3 over here. Nice. And either we make another bonus 10 or more money. No. Yeah, nah, nothing. I think this, yeah, unless I get a Joker that is negative, I'm not replacing anything, and I can't get rid of that one. That one was a mistake, honestly. Gotta keep that in mind. This does not work. +1 discard each round. I'm still at 4. What are you? Nah. Okay, so Since I'm doing by rank, I know this one is a 9 or higher, so I'm gonna get rid of you. Actually, could be a 10. Now we have a 10. So it's actually a king. That's a king. So now I just need a jack. I can play that pair, no problem. Still need a jack. Could be that one. Can you imagine? God damn it, I'm gonna get rid of those two. It's too much. I don't like it. Or should I play it? I have 3 hands. Don't lose anything. It was a king. God damn it. Okay, now I know it's a king. That's what I wanted. Thank you. Oh, no, you. We're doing good. We're doing good. 3 mil? We're doing good. Look at all those monies. Look at all them bucks. What do you have? Yeah. More money. Can't say no to that. Nothing. 1 more hand per round? Sure. So, 4 hands. I should have 5. See, that's how it works, you stupid drunkard. Nope. Nope. I need a 4. If it's not negative, I don't care. You son of a bitch. Sure, why not? Next round. All face cards are... Oh, for fuck's sake. Now that one's bad. That one's bad. I think that's GG for me. If I can get to it, actually. Blinds are getting ridiculous right now. Yeah. I think that's all we're going to do. $2.9 mil. Could make it if I get a... I don't know. It's gonna be tough if I can't see the face cards. It's gonna be really tough. It's gonna be a gamba. Like, just play all the face cards and see if I get a straight out of thin air. I guess nah. Yeah, more jack and queens could be nice. Been aching for jacks actually. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. If I could, I would get rid of this one and get this. I'm always playing straight and ace. But this one, man, this was such a bad buy. Alright, let's see. See if we can make it. Well, okay, so at least I can just discard all of this. And I know that these are face cards. And this is where I have to gamba. I don't know which one's which. Shit. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this. Wait. This is for sure king. Like that? I don't know. We'll see. Shit. Damn it. Okay. That was bad. Man, sucks. This sucks. Another pair. Shit. Please, please. Just give me a straight. God damn it! This is so bad, man. How am I getting kings every time? If it is by rank, this is immediately left to an ace, so that's a king. Unless everything here is a king, which is bad. It has to be, I know this has to be, the probability of this being a jack is higher because it's next to a 10. So the problem is with this too. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's GG. Mother. Okay. That killed me. Sure. Alright. Not a bad run. Ante 10. And I unlocked a bunch of things. I got a new legendary. This one was great. I really like this one. Win a run without playing a pair. ×2 if contains a pair. Huh? Interesting. Win a run without playing a flush. ×2 if the played hand contains flush. I'm constantly playing flushes. I hope I get this one someday. And a new deck. Anaglyph. Win a run with any deck at least black stake. And this one gives me, after defeating each boss blind, gain double tag. Oh, nice. Interesting. Okay. I think we are good. Give me a second. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're gonna raid Muhudles right there. If you want to stay, be sure to follow her as well. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you on Monday. We might be starting a new project. So, yep. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get out of this first, so there is no music. Get out there. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend. Bye.